All right. Good morning, cyber traders, and happy Thursday, everybody. Good to see you. Welcome back. Michael, good to see you all. Grant, everyone. Good, good, good. Everyone on social media, welcome. All right, everyone. A couple of nice little movers as usual. Again, a lot of good action in the market, even though the Dow's not up a lot, but we had earnings that did come out on Delta. Let me bring up Delta really quick. Huge fan of Delta. I was just on Delta Airlines on Tuesday, and I just bought more plane tickets on Delta. They must love me because it's definitely helping out the stock. We bought Delta. For some of you remember, we were swing trading the stock, and it took a very big hit here from 70, went all the way down here to 34. During that day right here, you guys remember it went from 36 to 44, and we kind of jumped in right around the $39, $40 price range. I end up selling it right around here, around 51. And we did really well on that swing trade, and then obviously you can see the stock came all the way back down, and earnings came out this morning, so they did pretty well. So I was like, well, we should have had it, right? Listen, the thing is, there are always opportunities that are moving. Yeah, you know what? It's nice to trade earnings announcements and stuff like that, but there's just a lot of stocks out there that are moving. And sometimes you need cash. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you gotta pick your weapon. All right. Do you go with the sword or you go with the gun? All right. It depends what it is. You go with the knife, or you go with the or you going with a pitchfork. You know what I mean? Like, it all depends on what you got to pick your weapon when it comes to trading. And with stocks, the same thing. So anyway, good. I love to see it's great news for the market. It's nice to see that these companies doing well. Obviously, oil came down a lot, so that's obviously going to affect it. But yeah, a lot of people are traveling, which is awesome, and that's great. And then you know what? It's affecting all the other stocks: American Airlines, United Airlines. And you can see that American Airlines doing well, UAL, United Airlines doing really well there too. So they're all kind of like benefiting from that big run up. All right. But that's not really the big news. The big news this morning is obviously going through the big percentage gainers, because that's what's really moving. But before we do that, I just want to touch upon what happened yesterday, because yesterday was a really, really, really good day. Again, it was a lot of good stocks. I want to bring up Plug really quick. Now, for some of you here that are just starting out, Plug not only has been a very good swing day trade, but it turned into a really good swing trade. You could see here on the long-term chart, Plug obviously had a really good move, went from $1, shot up to $1.50 yesterday, had a really nice move, ran from 138 all the way to 175. You could see it's just a really, really nice move. We were trading it early this morning. What's nice about Plug, you could trade a lot of shares of it, and you can get out of it with a penny spread. But that is a really, really big move for a very inexpensive stock. And if you are a start out, nervous, deer in the headlights type of trader, that was really right up your alley. That one did really well right there. So Plug did really well. There was a couple other ones, though, I liked a little bit better. EVOK did absolutely fabulous. That one was a great pre-market trade. That one ran from $3 to $9. Once again, a lot better than Delta, right? So don't ever think like you want to type all your money. There's a lot of them out there. B also did really well too. That one ran from 26 to 29. What else we had? ENPH. That one still pretty strong. Over the course of the day, just constantly kept going up little by little. So if you missed a morning run where it went from 39 to 41, you could have traded that middle of the day. IBIT. So Bitcoin did a really, really nice move. Bitcoin over 110,000. So obviously Bitcoin almost at the ultimate high right there. That's the ETF version of it. So anyway, that's the kind of week. You have to trade Bitcoin, open a Bitcoin account. You could trade IBIT. Coin obviously fell with it. Also did really, really well. Coin has just been a absolute animal lately. You could see that long-term 250 up to 370 in less than a month. Okay. Great move right there on that one. You only got to trade a lot of it. And Mara also, I want to finish up with that one. That one is pretty damn strong. I'm putting this back on the watch list, Mara. MARA. So once again, day trades turn to swing trades, turn into investments. All right. Now, let's go through the big watch list and see what's going on. Start off with the brand name stocks. NVIDIA is banging on that effing door at 165. Okay, so that order out there, he's still sitting there. Let me show you level 4 right there. Okay, his level 4, you could see him right there. He's right now listed at 100 and 111. So that means an angel's watching, right? So anyway, 100,000. That's actually probably about 800,000. If you remember from yesterday, if you watch level 4, we showed it to you. You get those big orders out there. This is only pre-market. Program trading didn't kick in yet. If it does break it, looks like 170 is the next stop. Remember, this is all-time highs on the video, so it looks fabulous. I know a lot of us jumped in right around here, around the 144. Now, remember, you don't have to trade NVIDIA because some people like, I can't afford it, so let me trade the options. Listen, there's ETFs. I don't own NVIDIA. I own the ETF. I keep telling everybody this. You know what I mean? I don't own Tesla, okay? I own TSLL, okay? So that one worked out well. I own TSLY. I always got to repeat that because some people don't know that there are other ETFs, made specifically for a stock. And, and that's pretty new. That's not something that's been around for a while. I mean, everyone thinks ETFs are like, oh, they think it's a basket of stocks. You want to trade the high techs, you want to trade the bios. No, now they do them on specifically stocks. All right. But anyway, those are looking pretty well also. A couple other stocks I'll keep an eye on. Hood obviously doing pretty well too. Hood's getting close to 100 resistance levels. We've been watching that, obviously probably being affected by the Bitcoin also. SBIT was also a really nice mover, coming back a little bit. That's been doing pretty well. And let's go pop over here the brand name stocks. So anyway, we got a buyout. This looks like a buyout right here. Dallas News Corp. Okay, but we're not going to trade that one. But this one looks pretty good though. SFAX. So I was looking at the orders on this one right here. This one looks a little bit better. A lot of greens, a lot of buys going on right here. You can see those orders out there. That one's not looking too bad. SAFX, nice move, decent volume. Spread is fabulous. Okay, good spread. It checks all the boxes to be tradable. Another one, SGTX. Now this one, it's under $1, so you're going to be dealing with. We got to get past the dollar move, but it is up about 85%. We'll put this on the B list. Now, by the way, just because it's under $1 doesn't mean it's a penny stock. It's a Nasdaq national stock. This one gapped up, but it's on a downtrend right now, so I'm going to scrap this one right now. That's not what we're looking. This one just popped out of the gate and just came crashing down. Going to scratch that one right there. Let me put Delta on the watch list too. I don't have that on the list. USAR, spread's kind of a little tricky right here. Small tier sizes. It's got a nice trend, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. I don't like how the chart's very spotty right there. Poet, this one's been moving up pretty decent. Spreads look a little big right now, but 600,000 shares. Well, I don't think we ever trade this stock. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. We trade thousands of stocks. Thousands. Not even like hundreds. Thousands. Right? Well, I know we're watching a lot. This one was a good move from yesterday. It's gapped up again this morning. 13%, 8 million shares, good volume. Let's go check out the orders on this one right here. SUGP, right? Let's go see what's going on here. But I like this one. This one's a good volume. Love the volume on it. We need volume to get orders. Okay, we got a big iceberg order hovering here right around the $1.80, right there, 45,000. So that's going to be our resistance. Remember, resistance is made by sellers. Support is made by buyers, okay? That's the right of the chart. I always got to remind everybody that because we have a lot of people watching on social media and they're finding out about this for the very first time. Here's a stock getting destroyed. Is this an IPO? I don't know what the hell this is all about. This thing's getting crushed, down 90%. I don't know. We'll see how it opens up in the morning. You know me. I love bottom fishing. This one, 70. Look at this one, just keeps going down, down, down. Just when you think you couldn't lose anymore, you thought you're coming back and making your money back. 24, thing goes back to 30. Boom, you're back down to 21. Looks like this one had bad earnings. And what else? Nothing else. Another stock with bad earnings. Rare. All right, over here on the New York Stock Exchange. So BTCM, nice move. Nice pop-up right there. Kellogg's got bought out. Oh, what happened? It just tanked right here. I don't know what this is all about. the Italian company that makes those really good chocolates. I forgot what they're called. They kind of bought they actually bought Kellogg's. Shockingly, some stupid chocolate company. A little bit makes Faraz, whatever it's called. I forgot what they're called. Maybe you guys remember. But they're really good. They're like nice and crunchy. They got the Nutella inside of it. They come in a gold seal, gold little ball. That little company, Ferrara. There we go. Ferrara roster today. Thank you a lot, Sam. Appreciate it. You can believe that little company like that bought this Kellogg's out. Unbelievable. They must be doing great. Well, who doesn't like Nutella, right? All right. Ari's nice little moving stock right here. Spreads a little big right here. We trade the stock a few times. Looks like she's on a downtrend. Probably put this on the B list. AIRI. Ari. And GNS has been doing great lately. It's not the funnest stock to trade, but it's been a hell of a good swing trade. Good move right there over the course of the day. Let's put this back on the watch list. This could be a good beginner stock for some of you. It could be just like another plug. Delta Airlines, there it is. We already know about that. Zip. All right, losers. Anything there? Ooh, BMNR. We all know about that one, right? Finally coming down pretty big. For some of you who missed out, there's a stock that we traded, started right around $4. And then one day it went from 55 to 160. And then here comes the crash. All right. Unfortunately, it's not on our short list. All right, traders. Anything I missed that I did not call out? Big day today. We got a lot of events. Listen, today at 12 o'clock, we have open house. Okay. So everybody's open. Everyone's invited. We will be broadcasting it live on social media. If you do want to come and attend, I'm going to post that little link right there. There's that QR code right there. For anyone who's watching social media, take your phone, scan that QR code. Today, every week, we do a 1-hour event for all of you to come and see what level 4 is, what level 3 is, how to find these stocks, all that good stuff. We do a nice little free training course for all of you. All right. But in the meantime, everyone, let's get ready for the market to open up. We got 15 minutes. And for somebody on the trading floor, we'll be right back. If you're a new member here to the trading floor, hopefully you guys are having a good time. Just remember, don't buy anything. You're only here to watch. Okay. You need to just see how the other traders think for themselves. Remember, we don't tell you what to buy or what to sell. We teach you how to think for yourself. Good luck, everybody. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, everybody?